In the very centre of Portugal, Tomar and its municipality are both the spiritual and geographical core of a nation which prides itself on a decisive contribution to humanity's modernisation. Tomar, having been the headquarters of the Templar order in Portugal, is intimately connected to that order, a temple in itself, an authentic place of history and change. All that remains of the primitive castle are the walls encompassing the citadel, as well as the old fortress with its dungeon and underground secrets. There is also a circular temple and a high altar in the centre of an octagonal passageway of Roman construction. These details form a rotunda, an architectural feature peculiar to the Templars. Architecturally speaking, the Templar era was followed by Prince Henry's era. The latter can be found in the royal residence and in the two arched cloisters of the cemetery and the washrooms. Subsequently, in the 12th century AD, King Manuel I left many examples of his style in Tomar's sculpture, painting and architecture. King John III continued and improved King Manuel I's cultural wealth. He was said to have ordered the construction of Senhora de Conceição Church, halfway between the convent and the town. He was to have been buried at this church, but was not. King John III was also responsible for most of the enormous convent's construction, the greatest and most valuable work of the 16th century in Portugal. Tomar is both socially and artistically a consequence of the convent. Harmoniously conceived by Prince Henry's genial mind, Tomar never failed to interest each and every successive head prior of the Templar order. To these holy men, the settlement at the foot of the convent was part of the conventual area and was taken into great account. Tomar still has a few simple but precious remains of its past, such as the river's water wheel, a gracious ancestor of industrial machinery, probably constructed in the Arab or late Roman era. At the time, this innovative contraption greatly increased the reputation of this area's agriculture. Architecturally, other than the convent, the old Santa Maria do Olival church is worth mentioning. This is one of the oldest Catholic temples of the Iberic Peninsula, dating back to the 12th century AD. It was the Templars' pantheon, a burial place of their revered masters. The St. John Baptist Church is right in front of the municipality building, completely covering one of the sides of the town's central square. It was remodelled by King Manuel I and is now Tomar's main church and the headquarters of the vicarage. The St. Gregory Chapel is situated near one of Tomar's public drinking fountains. It is a bastion of the saint's local cult, having motivated regular pilgrimage, a tradition only recently abandoned.